I think personalization, the kind of personalization we're seeing in ad targeting today that's available to the likes of Google and Facebook and whatever, that's going to be available to any organization that embraces IoT. So they're going to be able to customize everything they do for each individual customer or organization. So I think that kind of personalization we're only seeing the big guys having at the moment is going to be available to an awful lot of, let's say, companies, smaller sized companies. I probably see two main challenges that we hear is first, a lot of businesses are struggling to identify the business case, the use case for IoT. They know they need to address it and have a strategy, and they need some guidance on that. So we quite often get called in to help them with their strategy formulation before we ever do any work for them. So I think that's a challenge for companies, is to say we got to identify the business value. The second challenge is once they do say, right, this is where we can add business value through IoT, is identifying partners. There's a lot of noise in the space, so I think the challenge is to identify partners that have experience and have the capability. So we are an IoT specialist software development company. We've been developing IoT for the last 10 years, so we've a lot of case studies. It's probably the most refreshing thing for our clients is when we talk about IoT, we always talk about projects we've done. We're not talking about concepts. It's real. So we coin a phrase from concept to concrete. We can demonstrate that. So we're quite an established IoT player. And so we're a good way down the track, but learning all the time as well. As regards opportunities, I think bubble up are two words you could use. So there's a lot of entrepreneurs, there's a lot of developers, there's a whole maker market out there exploring IoT. It's important to remember that there are people finishing college now, their first phone was an iPhone, so they've never known anything but connectivity. As they go into organizations, they're going to expect everything to be connected because that's the way it should be. So I think really that's where the opportunity lies. It's this young talent coming into the system, expecting it to be connected, and really they're going to make it happen, even if the dinosaurs upstairs don't want to make it happen. So I think that's where major opportunity is going to be for companies.